Hey guys, this is Matt at MG Modern Watches, and today we have a watch I've been really excited to get in my possession, which is a Seiko SNXS79. So this is a Seiko 5 model. It's a stainless steel dress watch, automatic, and a few reasons I wanted to get this watch, which we'll go over in the unboxing, but been very excited to get this one. This is $150 from Jomashop, which is a popular online retailer. You can see it comes in this nice Seiko box. And I'm going to open the watch, and here it is. So this is a Seiko 5 dress watch, stainless steel, automatic, and a few reasons I wanted to get this watch. It's really beautiful in pictures. The dial just looks amazing, and in person, wow, it looks really cool. It's kind of a charcoal gray with a sunburst effect. I guess they call it a black dial, but it's really at different light angles, almost a charcoal color. Great sheen to it. Looks beautiful. And very excited about this one. So it comes with this nice Seiko pillow, nice packaging, and we can see it's a Seiko 5 model. So Seiko 5, for those of you guys who aren't familiar, is a model line Seiko has that all the watches have 5 unique qualities, I guess, that they consider. So one's an automatic watch. This is automatic, not hand winding, not hacking, but automatic watch nonetheless. They have a day-date display in a single window. It is water resistant. This watch is 30 meters water resistant, which isn't too much, but it is water resistant. You can probably use this for taking a shower. You can use it for washing dishes. Maybe not swimming. Wouldn't be the best choice, but although you'd probably be okay in shallow water. A recessed crown at the 4 o'clock position, so you can see it's kind of hidden away here, and a durable case and bracelet. So here's the watch. So this watch was $150 on most online retailers, and I'd really not wanted to pay quite that much. I'd wanted to see if I could get a little bit better deal. And I finally waited out for probably 2 months, checking on it here and there, and finally was able to find a good deal in Jomashop, which is a popular online retailer. And I was able to get it for $99 when they finally got the watch in stock and available. Jumped on it and came in a couple days, and it's here in my possession. So again, always look for a deal. You know, this channel, we primarily have been focusing on homage watches, and I'm starting to take a little bit of a different tact in this channel. I love my homage watches. I think it's a great way to get into watches, but you know, my goal was to fill my watch box of 12 watches with homages to my favorite watches, and I'm almost there, just about done. Actually, I do have all the 12 watches in my possession. I haven't posted all the videos yet, but you know, I love them. I'm not going to stop wearing them. Not going to stop reviewing and providing updates on my homage watches, but I really want to kind of start moving to a point where I'm kind of increasing the quality of my watches and the price I'm paying for my watches, able to save up a little bit more money, and this is a good first step. I mean, again, this is a pretty inexpensive watch, $99 to $150 max. You'll find this watch, but what I want to do is kind of step up from watch to watch. You know, next time buy a couple $100 watch. After that, maybe save up for $1,000 watch, and until I'm able to kind of get one of those Grail watches, those gold watches that, you know, we all have in our list. So this seemed like a really good first step. So this watch is a Seiko Caliber 7S26. It's kind of like a middle road caliber. You can see the watch has a display case back. You know, Seiko movements aren't the prettiest, but you know, it's nice, always nice to have a display case back where you can kind of see what's going on back there. It's cool to see the watch ticking and beating, and um, so it's serviceable. It's nice to be able to see the movement, but nothing to write home about. Again, Seiko, though, does make all of their movements in-house. They make everything in-house from top to bottom, which is something really cool about the brand. And the Seiko 5 model line, they're known for being very bang for your buck. You know, many models from $70, $80 up to a couple $100, but just always really good value for your money, and great entry point to automatic watches too. If you're looking to step up from your homage watch game, like I am, this seems like a good intermediary step. And so this watch is a 38 millimeter case diameter, 43 millimeters lug to lug, and a 19 millimeter bandwidth, which is a little odd. Most of them come in sizing like 20, 22, so sometimes you might find a little bit more difficult to find straps for this, but you know, they're out there to find 19 millimeters. Hardlex crystal, like many Seikos have, and 12 millimeter case thickness. So, you know, again, great value. You can see stainless steel, beautiful case, but the showstopper here is really the dial. And, you know, sorry, you'll notice that the day displayed is another language, but I'll update that later when I'm ready to set the time of the watch. But the showstopper is really the dial. You can even see in this video, not ideal lighting, just the sheen, the way the light reflects off of it. You get kind of black look at some angle, a little charcoal gray, another angle, really beautiful watch. And again, 30 meter water resistant, which is 100 feet, and the day date display. So the one big drawback about this watch, and you see it in every review of it, is mentioning the bracelet. The bracelet is a folded link bracelet, so you can see the metal on the links of the bracelet are folded. And, you know, it just, honestly, it feels super light, super flimsy. Looks great, you know, at a distance, but just honestly having it in my hand, it's like really light, maybe the lightest feeling stainless steel watch that I have had. So definitely something to consider. But one of the main reasons I got this watch is that even though I don't consider this as a homage watch, it actually is very reminiscent of a Rolex Datejust with the charcoal gray black dial. You can see the case shape is very similar. There's a particular Datejust model that has this similar kind of sunburst gray dial. It's really beautiful looking in pictures, and if you kind of hold this up to a Datejust in that dial color, it looks very similar. So even though it's not technically a homage, the index markers are in the same position. The hands are very similar. Obviously, a Datejust just has a date window with a cyclops, but you know, you get the day date at 3 o'clock position, which is nice. And so it looks really similar to a Datejust. And one thing that you'll see in a lot of videos reviewing this SNXS79 is a lot of people have mentioned that since the bracelet's so flimsy, they like to switch the bracelet out, and they like to switch it to an Oyster bracelet, which really makes the watch look like a Datejust at a distance. So again, I'm not considering this as a homage, but you know, I'm curious to get my Oyster bracelet on this watch and see how it looks, because I think that'll really increase the look of the watch and just make it look really cool and, you know, very similar to that Datejust look. So here you can see on the wrist, obviously it's not sized properly, but looks really nice. You know, this is a watch that you could wear with stainless steel bracelet, an Oyster bracelet, a Jubilee bracelet, like you'll see a lot of Datejusts have. You can put a black strap on it, brown strap on it. I'm sure it'll look really beautiful. So I actually had purchased a Oyster bracelet from AliExpress, one of my favorite places, and I am going to actually take some time, remove this bracelet, and again, this is just a really flimsy bracelet. You can feel it. It's just rattly. It does have a Seiko deployment clasp, and actually the clasp is a little bit, sticks a little bit, so it's even tough to get on. So I'm gonna have to see when I switch the bracelet out if I want to stick with that, with the stock bracelet clasp, or yeah, it's like actually really tough to even close. So I think the reviews are true about the bracelet itself. So yeah, definitely gonna switch this out to an Oyster bracelet and see how close it looks to a Datejust. And I'm gonna take some time to do that, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so I'm back with the new bracelet, and you can see I installed a Oyster style bracelet. This was actually a big pain to do. I bought this bracelet on AliExpress for about $15. Looks great, but it's really a pain. I'm used to resizing bracelets with the pins. These are the screws, and actually I found it more difficult to resize with the screws than the pins, oddly enough. But the other thing is this bracelet isn't as high quality as some bracelets I've gotten, but it's definitely better than the stock bracelet that came with this Seiko 5. So you can see at a glance it looks beautiful. You can see that Datejust kind of look now with the beautiful dial. We can take a closer look at the dial. Automatic 21 jewels in the bottom, date window. I had adjusted, set the time, and you can see the smooth seconds hand, really beautiful, and the way again the dial catches the light. So with this bracelet, looks beautiful. Definitely, even though not the best quality bracelet, it's miles better than the stock Seiko 5 bracelet that came with the watch. So this is on the wrist, looks amazing, and really hoping to get a lot of use out of this in a lot of different varieties. The only thing I would say I don't like about this bracelet is it was a little tough to get the end links on, so I end up using the stock end links that come with the watch itself. And it's a little weird that the case is polished and the end links are brushed. So I really wanted to use the end links that came with the bracelet that have a little bit of this polish in the middle and brushed on the outside, but just found it really difficult to switch the end links. So I stuck with the stock end links, and definitely looks a lot better than the bracelet and end links that came with the watch. Well, I'm using the end links that came with the watch, but definitely looks much better. Beautiful piece, and I'm looking forward to wearing this. But other than that minor annoyance about the finish of the end links, I think this looks great with the Oyster bracelet, and I'm going to be very happy with this, and definitely not changing the bracelet out anytime soon with this. Maybe I change to a strap that's a little bit easier, but looks great, very happy with it. And again, this is a Seiko 5 SNXS79 and MG Modern Watches. Thanks for watching, and again, hope you subscribe to the channel. We have some great stuff coming up. I have a couple more homage watches that are going to finish up my homage watch collection, and again, starting that journey down into getting a little bit nicer automatic watches and even nicer quartz watches, but just expanding my collection and moving forward with my watch journey. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon. Bye.